It's wonderful to see you again. It's been a little while. So let's get into it. Today's video is about my 4 years on a raw vegan lifestyle and what I have learnt and what I've achieved. Probably the most prominent thing that I have learnt is that I can survive on... Actually, let me reframe that. I can survive, not only survive, but thrive on eating just fruits, fresh fruits, green leafy vegetables, some nuts and seeds. I don't have any need to eat meat, no need for dairy, no need for alcohol, drugs, stimulants, coffee, tea, just fresh fruits and vegetables. That's all that I need to get me by. So the past 4 years I've been able to show that to myself. I've had some wonderful experiences. I've had some really hard times as well, and I think something that comes out of that through this whole process is really showing myself that I have the capabilities, the discipline and determination to be able to maintain such a lifestyle, especially in today's society that we're living in. It can often be quite challenging with what's kind of posted as the norm and how we're meant to hold and maintain ourselves. So through these 4 years, I'm going into my 5th year now. I've learnt quite a lot. I've learnt about the body and how it is a self-healing system. It's continually working towards optimal health. Always, 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 always. No matter what you put in it, no matter what you try to do with it, it's always working towards optimal health. It functions as a system, as a whole. You can look at a forest and look how it functions. It's got components and its parts, and your body works just as the same. It's an internal ecosystem, always working towards optimal health. So I've definitely found, for me, eating a raw foods diet, so fresh fruits and vegetables, is when I feel most optimal. I have experimented as well with implementing cooked starches, going back to cooked foods, but for me, in my own personal experience, it's always the fresh fruit diet that's made me feel most vibrant and most healthy. I also recently went to the doctors to get my regular blood test. I like to, keep an eye on all my levels and to make sure, I'm in good check. And it was really lovely. The doctor was extremely impressed with my results, given my diet and my lifestyle. And quote unquote, he told me that if anybody gives me a hard time about being raw vegan, to flash my blood test results and show them that I'm a healthy, well-abled woman. The beautiful thing, which I've spoken about before, with when you kind of come down to a more natural way of living, eating a more whole foods diet, really working towards nourishing your body a lot more, it's like these layers begin to strip away from you, all these external layers, and you get closer and closer and closer to yourself, and you start to learn more and more and more about you, about what makes you tick, what makes you feel good, what makes you not feel good, and that's just a really beautiful process to go through. So I highly recommend it to everybody out there who's looking for a closer relationship with yourself. Is to first of all start with nourishing your body with foods that really nourish you back, and keep it simple. So another really cool thing that has come out of my 4 years of a raw vegan lifestyle, a raw foods lifestyle, is I've been able to maintain a high level of fitness. And I know that when I tell people I don't eat any meat, I don't eat dairy, I just eat fruits and vegetables, I know straight away people say to me, oh, you don't have enough energy, where do you get your energy from? Yeah, from fruits and vegetables, baby. It's all in there. Obviously, you need to eat a little bit more because of the higher water content in foods, which on the plus side is a lot more hydrating. It keeps your cells functioning effectively. So over the past few years, probably in the last 2 years, I've started to maintain this higher level of fitness. So that's included hiking up, kind of doing some high altitude hiking, and that's been completely raw. I've hiked up Mount Kota Kinabalu in Sabah. It was 6 hours up and 3 hours down. Hiked right up to the summit. Glacial summit, that was just on bananas and cucumbers. I chucked in my backpack a couple of hands of bananas and a couple of cucumbers, and yeah, they kept me going all the way up and back down. I also did some glacial hiking in Colombia last year, which was amazing. 5,800 meters above sea level. I was walking amongst the gods, and it was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Such an amazing energy, and that was on dates. I had some bananas, apples, basically really simple foods, dry foods. I had some dry fruit. I took up some celery as well, some nuts. Things that would kind of hold, I guess, for the duration that I was up there. I was up there for about 3 days. And yeah, I felt great, full of energy. It was hard, man. It was a hard walk, like mentally. Yeah, wow, amazing. But so glad I did it. I definitely love hiking up high mountains. Always gives you a really nice perspective on life. I've also started to get into long distance running. I've completed a couple of half marathons now. And I am now attempting a half Ironman in June. Unfortunately, my work commitments have kind of interrupted my training a little bit, but I've just still decided to give it a go as best as I can. So I look forward to giving you my results. Yeah, once that race is over in June. But yeah, basically just felt very vibrant, and just that anything's achievable. And I think really the first step for me in that was just keeping things simple and as natural as possible. So you know, consuming a diet that's high in fresh foods, limiting the amount of cooking that needs to be done, cutting out meat and dairy. I personally don't have any need for that, and I know that there's a lot of other people out there that also thrive on not having meat. And getting out in the sunshine, moving my body, and just feeling like a all-round badass. You know, just really bringing out that extra special side of myself, that unique side of myself, that fun, adventurous side of myself. So, and it's really showed me that, you know, anything's possible, and more so, anything is possible that you put your mind to, and your mind is an amazing work of art, and the more that we learn to understand it and be in control of our thoughts and our emotions, the more we can achieve throughout our life. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you've gotten some inspiration and motivation, some new ideas, some new perspectives on life, and yeah, I'm wishing you a wonderful, beautiful day. Lots of love and take care. Bye.